So let me get this straight. You don't like rose fragrances. We've got a problem.
Rose. It's the symbol of love, and it has been used in fragrances for hundreds of years. It's a fragrance note that, in my opinion, is considered timeless. So rose was first used in the beginning of the 18th century, and it's still one of the most popular notes in fragrance today. And you might ask yourself,
well, why is this?
Well, simply because it's extremely versatile and it pairs well with other fragrance notes like lavender, jasmine, patchouli, oud, and many more. Myself, being from Western culture, I feel like I can speak to this. In the West, many men kind of shy away from rose because they see it as a feminine note. And okay, I admit, I used to be one of those guys.
What?
But boy, was I wrong. Look, rose has easily become one of my favorite fragrance notes in perfumery. Guys can easily pull off rose. When you wear it with confidence.
Okay.
So today I'll be talking about the top 3 rose fragrances in my collection. Now these fragrances feature the note of rose, but of course they also have other notes that are paired with the rose note. They are very diverse in their overall profile, but they are guaranteed to bring the compliments if you wear them with confidence and class. So let's jump into it. The first rose fragrance that I ever had in my collection was Portrait of a Lady by Frederic Malle. I mean, what can I say? This one is a masterpiece in my humble opinion. This is a very, very big spicy rose, and it's paired beautifully with patchouli. And those two notes complement each other so well in this fragrance. And you're probably saying to yourself, Portrait of a
Lady.
What?
Look, don't let the name scare you. This is absolutely a unisex scent. It might lead slightly feminine, but a confident gentleman can easily pull this one off. Look, this one is dark, it's sexy, it really moves the senses, and it leaves the most beautiful trail in sillage. As for the note breakdown, in the top, we have rose, clove, raspberry, black currant, and cinnamon. In the mid, we have patchouli, incense, and sandalwood. And in the base, we have musk, benzoin, and amber. I'm so glad that I discovered this one, and it really changed the game for me in terms of my opinion about rose fragrances. It opened up so many doors, and I'm so thankful for this fragrance. So if you can, get yourself a sample of Portrait of a Lady by Frederic Malle. So next up, we have Oud Satin Mood by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This one was not love at first sniff for me. I had to spend quite a bit of time with this to become accustomed to that particular scent profile. When I first smelled this, just like many others, I immediately thought of baby powder or baby wipes or just
Babies?
It definitely has quite a powdery vibe to it, but after spending a bit more time with this one, I really started to appreciate its beauty. This one is, like I mentioned, it's powdery, it has rose, oud, and in the dry down, the vanilla starts to come up and gives it a bit of creaminess and sweetness. It's very well blended. One thing that you should be careful of with this scent is that it is beast mode. You have to go easy on the trigger with this one. I learned the hard way. So one of the first times I wore this fragrance, I put 3 sprays on. I went to one of my favorite coffee shops, sat down, and I literally cleared the room. Everyone literally got up and left. So next time I wear this fragrance, I'm probably just gonna do 1 spray. It pushes out extremely heavy on my skin and it lasts forever. It is quite intense, so go easy on the trigger. So overall, here are the notes. Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, vanilla, agarwood, violet, and benzoin. Overall, I really began to enjoy this scent, and I'm looking forward to spending even more time with it in the cooler months. So if you can, get yourself a sample of Oud Satin Mood by Mason Francis Kirkjohn. And finally, we have Tabac Rose by BDK Parfum. So this is another one that was absolutely love at first sniff for me. Just an incredibly gorgeous scent and quite unique in my opinion. It definitely has a prominent rose note that lasts from beginning to end. And as this fragrance starts to dry down, it starts to become a bit gourmandish. You can definitely smell the chocolatey notes starting to poke through. It's an absolutely beautiful scent. This one is quite beastly as well, so go easy on the trigger. 2 sprays.
Maybe 3.
This is a perfect date night fragrance. It's quite seductive, but also fun at the same time. As for the note breakdown, in the top we have plum, pink pepper, Italian lemon. In the mid, we have Turkish rose, chocolate, and cinnamon. And in the base, we have tobacco, Indonesian patchouli, and Spanish labdanum. I don't really have any other fragrances that are kind of walk the line of gourmand. So this was my first fragrance that gave me that introduction into that genre of scent, and I absolutely love it. I'm looking forward to spending more time with this scent. If you can, get yourself a sample of Tabac Rose by BDK Parfum. Do you enjoy the note of rose and fragrance? Let me know down below in the comments. I hope everyone's staying healthy and well, and I'll see you in the next one.